Okie doke. Welcome back to Oblivion. Permadeath, 100%
Good
master,
afternoon.
no fast travel, all that jazz. Okay. I think there's not much for me to say. It's actually been a bit. I've been playing some other games these past few days. I did the intro, or rather the prologue, episode 0, and to refamiliarize myself with these controls. I was playing Elden Ring a bit. I'm doing a rune level 1 run of Elden Ring, which is a lot of fun. Felt like normal playthrough, you can just kind of brute force bosses. Ah, perfect! I'm gonna shut up now because something very important has happened. Uh, the very important thing being that this wisp was here. If I remember correctly from last episode, which has been a bit. It's been a while. I needed a glow dust to start the Azura quest, and I was hoping that walking in this cave and clearing it, there would be at least one wisp. I was hoping that this would be a woodland area. Ooh, yeah, that's actually not that good. It's just so strange seeing actual good loot and stuff after I jump all the way to level 25. Or sorry, level 30. Almost 31 now. Oh, I am 31 now. Anyway. Yeah, so now that I've gotten the marker, this is funny that, oh, I thought he couldn't come in there. Oh, he just doesn't want to attack me. Yeah, I've seen this before where the Minotaurs can't bring themselves to commit violent acts. But yeah. Fight my guy while I do other things. I'm gonna try Y right now. 376. Oh yeah, Daedric Warhammer. That went right between his legs. Hey, get back here. Yes, yes, yes. No soul gem large enough. One thing I'm thinking of doing is making some more spells. Some like kind of pretty much strongest spells I can make. Like make the 100 speed, the 5th speed. Not that 4th speed is bad, but I can make. I realized, or rather, I saw some things and did some contemplating, and I came to understand the strength of Fortify Willpower coupled with some of these other spells. Withered Forest. I think I actually did clear this location last playthrough. I vaguely remember it. I think at one point there is a void. So I'll have to be on the lookout for that. I mean, I run plenty fast with this and with a low carry weight, but even then, pull up my block a little bit. Oh. Okie Okie doke. Was I super armor? Yeah, so I kind of want to make a few more spells. Basically, a more powerful summon, a longer duration summon with Fortify Willpower, as well as 100 speed, 100 athletics with Fortify Willpower, a short duration Fortify Willpower. There we go. So, probably want to run back over there at some point. Of course, I'll need to anyway, because if I want to teleport anywhere, that's the... well, that's how I get there. It's so weird moving from game to game and like readjusting to the movement in combat. Not to say that this... what the fuck? What the hell is that guy doing? It's a really powerful and expensive potion. How did that guy not see me? What the fuck? What are you doing? Adventure. Ah, yes. Sometimes there's a low chance that adventures spawn. I don't really think he has anything I need. I might. Actually, I don't know. If I kill him, that might be infamy. Actually, I'm not sure. I kind of want to test it out and see. I don't want to get any infamy just because that would force me to, actually, I don't know if I'd have to restart Pilgrimage. Actually, did I even start it? No, I still have to get attack the guy in Anvil. Although I think I think the way shrines that I found count, as long as I don't do them all before I go talk to him. Anyway, if I attack him, I might mess that up, and I might have to do more when that comes time to actually completing that. Plus, yeah, he's wearing Orcish, and with a Dwarven hammer. This isn't the best stuff. He's wearing like Daedric.
Well met, traveler. So we search the lands and bring home whatever. I must return to my task.
Who the fuck is Gortwog? I forgot that I don't actually have to do this minigame. Dire Wound. Let's see. Dire Wound, Raiment. Or Raiment. Drain out 3 points. Sure. I've already done this one, right? I don't really need to carry these around. Yeah, there's one wisp. Oh no, that's another wisp. Actually, wisp, come here, wisp. This wisp literally can't hurt you. I think it's programmed to have a melee attack, but it never does it. It only uses its spells, which I'm fully immune to. Let's see. Who we got in this one? Well, the adventure, it seems like. Holy crap. I was gonna say, like, the wisp with its healing can take on not a Dremora Lord. They can kind of go toe-to-toe with the Dremora Lord, but usually the Dremora Lord wins out. But the lesser Dremora, it absolutely demolishes the lesser Dremora. Yeah? You summoning thing? Ah, yes. The Spriggan Bear combo. You see these Spriggans a lot. Oh, let's keep adventuring. You and me. Adventurer. I'm trying to get this adventurer killed, although.
Look out!
I'm looking out. Oh, it kind of looks like he's already been in all of these. Like, all these chests look open, you know? Like, as soon as I walk into them, but that shouldn't be possible. Because all these enemies are here, so. I guess it's just a visual bug. What happened to... Let's see. I think the adventurer wins. Wonder why the Spriggan hasn't So we can just use its heal, which is good.
I'm going to bleed you slow.
That was just funny. Sitting here watching
What's
the
the
NPCs
matter?
fight it.
Getting tired?
Fight it. Duke it out. Ugh. Venture wins again. This guy's quite strong. But can he take on a rat and a wisp? I'm gonna guess he probably can. Wait, did that wisp just kill that? Or is that spell effect on me? Wait, no, it couldn't have been on me. 'Cause no, I think it actually weirdly aggroed on the or on the rat. Oh, see, hey, you can't collect these maggots. Yeah, there's a funny thing I want to demonstrate. I think I might have shown it up before, actually. Oh yeah, I did. I already showed clan fear boosting. It works for anything that you can kind of get on, but clan fear is, I think, one of the only summonable ones that you can do it. Plus, clan fears have such large heads that it's really easy to get on top of that hitbox and get flung off of it. Okay, this looks all clear. Let's look at the map real quick. Yeah, okay, so back towards the entrance. There's maybe some other stuff. Can you go kill that guy for me?
Stay away. Well, I must.
Why do you keep saying stay away? Come on, get him! He did it! Good job, Wisp. Fortunately, this will kill you. And with no means of healing, you'll just die. 300 gold. Okay. Not bad. Hammer of Enfeeblement. This is just normal orcish. Normal orcish gear. So this way. There's another. Oh yeah, there's an underwater passage. This is what I remembered from the. Yeah. I have the water breathing spell, don't I? Not that I think I'll really need it here, but. I should have definitely checked if I had it. I just full committed to that. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I bought it. And I also think I have potions that'll do it. Yeah, water breathing. And feather, weirdly. Why does that make sense? Buoyancy, but strange. Yeah. Yep. Scales. Scales have a damage health effect, which is nice. Not getting that great of loot. Not getting that too much. Although these jewelry chests, they could have the necklace and the amulet. Amulet of axes, amulet of swords. Both of which would be good. Yeah, I think the rest of this is just filled with these guys. I don't even have 100 damage reflect, but like these enemies just are not scary. I actually might make another poison too. Oh, I did have damage health. I might make another poison destruction spell. Actually, did I make my ultimate? So, yeah, Rainbow Weekend. I did make Rainbow Weekend. I'm just thinking like it'd also be good to, with these sorts of spells, to have something like Fortify Willpower for like 4 seconds. I know that my destruction is still pretty low. Yeah, 61. It could be a lot higher. Ogre. I hardly know her. Yes, yes. Keep hitting me. Most difficult part with exploring these caves that all kind of, I mean, this area is kind of unique, I'd say, to this cave, at least in my experience. I mean, it's easy to get lost, is the point I'm heading towards. It's easy to kind of not remember if I've already explored this or seen this or done that. Disappointing. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Explore. So I came in through the water right here. I think I found everything down here. Probably. Yeah. Probably did. Okay, okay. Now I think this should loop back around and connect with the main area. I think that's the structure of this. So let's see, okay, I haven't gone to the left or over to the right. Over the left is the exit, so let me go over the right, actually. Let's see, any more enemies? Another water. There's a droog over here. You get that Azura star. That'll be the next thing I do. Not gonna be an overly long episode, but does this actually have anything good? Damage, health, and fatigue is okay. Water breathing's okay, I guess, too. Still, actually, it weighs 1. I probably should only carry like 1 or 2 of those. Most. Okay, now I think it's good. Oh, with this. A little more over there. Is there? Yeah, underwater area. I think down here. Let me jump back up here for a second. Double check. Okay. So, oh. So I'd say let's see where this goes. Oh no, there. Huh. Because it does go somewhere. Okay. This isn't where I entered, I don't believe. Let's look. It is not. This is a more involved area than I had remembered. Was that a Daedric? No, that's like ebony, I think. Shield of the Unbroken. 12% shield on self is okay. This is orcish, probably. Let me look at it in my inventory. So I still do have a deflector equipped. Huh. So in some sense it is an upgrade, but if this is a heavy armor, like I suspected it was, then it's not worth the trouble. Deflector does just fine. That's 8% enchantment. Or 8 or 9%. Ah. those guys get aggroed. Be careful about contracting diseases. Okay. Even with 70%, I'm very safe. Oh, wow. Wait, no. Wait. Where did I come down from? Did I come down from this way? I didn't even notice that. Actually, not even sure. I was the one that broke this. Also, that trap is terrible. I got this bubble effect on me. So, should be more careful about traps. Don't want to find out if traps will one-shot me or not. Think I will leave that one as a mystery. I already looted that. But I feel like a lot of the remaining a lot of the remaining episodes are going to be pretty similar to this. I think I said this already. Some of them will be more quest focused, but it's going to be a good mixture of clearing locations, essentially using the load up weapon and armor that I'm using now, and then some quests here and there. I think after I get Azura's Star, I'll go do the well. After I do Azura's Star and get the Escutcheon Coral, I'll go do Kvatch. I think I already mentioned that. And, yeah. I did that. Man, oh man. You wanna fight? You can fight. Any negative effects? Nope. Lesser Chameleon Robe. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good to sell. Ebony Helmet. No, I have that full ebony set from Umbra. So, even for fashion. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Grand Ring of Endurance. Psychedelic Brandy. Fatigue, Endurance, Strange Strength. I'm good. Resist Magica, 11%. That would have been good a while ago. Actually, no, I don't need to hit him with poison. 'Cause she's gonna die soon anyway. This area is this dungeon. I feel like maybe even the first time I explored this, I didn't fully clear it. 'Cause this is a lot. It's a lot larger than I remembered. Elven boots, gold necklace. Oh. Okay. Any enemies? Okay, that just loops around. Alright. This is the way I came. Is there another exit here? No, this is... Wait, no. Yeah, there is. I'm lost. Okay. Seems like I've explored pretty much everything based on the map coverage. So now it's about just leaving. I think this is as good a way as any. The only thing I need to be worried about is running into logs that have already fallen. Don't think it'll kill me, but who knows. Oh. Ah, okay, okay. I didn't go down that one, did I? There was something I didn't go down. Yes, was it that one? I think there's a little bit more I have to check. There was like a floor vent, a trap door, rather, that I didn't go in. I was in this area. Ah. It's actually funny. I can't hit it. Oh, I can hit it. Even though it's depleted of charge? I guess the simple fact that it is enchanted is enough. I thought it had to be enchanted and have some enchantment charge. Interesting. Die. Okay. So that should be the entire dungeon. Just want to double check the floor. Trapdoor. Should be right here. Okay, where does this lead me? Did I explore it? Okay, so there's a little other passage that I didn't explore with some rats by the look of it. Yeah, in order to level up my unarmed, I'm gonna be punching rats and mud crabs. Weak enemies that'll die relatively quickly. But my unarmed, I guess, because I'm wearing the Ring of the Iron Fist, is 34. So do a decent amount of unarmed damage. Is there like this? Oh, is that me still? Yeah, that's still me. Okay, I don't think there's... Yeah. I think I just didn't end up going up this path. Okay, so area cleared. Area cleared. Okay, now head over to... Back over to Azura's Shrine. Let's get Azura's Star so I can get all this going. Oh. Once I get higher blade, the combat will be a little faster. And I guess better alchemy as well, but... By and large, that'll be the pace of combat for the rest of the game. Actually, that's not quite true. The enchanted daggers will kill that thing in like a few seconds. So once I get a few enchanted Daedric daggers, I can yeah, I can use those. Although that only really works with that's not the dusk or dawn, right? Forget what hours count as dusk and dawn here. Now wait a couple.
I have seen your name, traveler.
What's up, Azura?
Whispered in twilight. I ask a service. Many years ago,
Sorry.
5 followers slew the vampire Dratic.
It's quite late.
Its kin, but all were infected by the foul creature. Knowing their fate, they sealed themselves up in the vampire's lair.
Their suffering weighs heavily on me.
Travel to the gutted mine. The door will open to you. Bring the piece of death to my followers, and you shall earn my gratitude.
Indeed. Indeed, I will earn your gratitude. Let's repair my stuff real quick. Yeah. Oh, that got really banged up. Gotta be a lot more careful. Okay. Yeah, I think, oh. Clouded funnel cap. Over the west here. Yeah, this will basically be the cadence. I think there's also something, there's the Undertype Matron or something. It's like an unmarked quest. I don't get any journal notification or anything like that. Gate of Oblivion. Gate to Oblivion. See, this has happened before. And I think if I went in... Shut up. I bet if I went in it would count as Oblivion Gate like shut, but I'm not risking it. Not risking it. Not gonna risk it quite yet. Daedroth teeth. Not very useful. In camp. Okay. Let me go in here and kill these vampires. They could have some Daedric weapons and armor. That's... I think it's just that. Yeah. I wonder if blocking actually reduces the damage you take from that.
What's that?
Ooh. Yeah, I need to collect a full... What weapon are you using? Short Sword of Lightning. Ebony. Not good enough. Elven Shield. It's me. Ooh, Daedric. I think she also has Daedric. How much Daedric you got? Two Daedric. That's pretty good.
What's the matter?
I had mithril gauntlets. Collect some vampire dust. Depending on how I get, that's an enchanted Daedric. Oh yeah. Now we're getting heavy. I'll probably drop this, but I just wanted to confirm, yeah. Now we're getting heavy. Beep, 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 armor. Then, oh wait, no, I forgot to actually do the armor error ring. So level up my armor probably. Really? It didn't. That's kind of crazy. Almost. Almost. I do have 173 armor. Do, do, do. I was scared to pull the random rope. So, I feel like the placement of this rope makes this sort of secret area a little not secret. I think they need to design this better next time. The bandits, that is. Oh, shh. Okay. Let me walk around this real quick. Keeping my shield towards it at all times, because that will protect me. Or so I'd like to think. Empty silver vein. Interesting, interesting. Stay away from me.
Hello? Who's there?
Desire.
Come to eat sweet flesh.
Dang. Got some more Daedric. Oh. I don't actually mean to hit the clan fear. In fact, I don't really want to hit the clan fear.
Come to me, sweet flesh.
This guy's pretty tough. Daedric Quiras. This is Dramor or is this Daedric? Daedric Claymore. Actually, I want to see something. Okay. I just that my armor is really high anyway. Daedric Claymore. Really only keeping it for collection purposes. Guess I'm gonna have to brew a feather potion. Wait, Sacred Lotus Seeds. Wait, I can't use both of these. No, I can. Makes a damage, health, and self effect though. Could just make this. Restore health. Fortify health. Restore speed, damage, endurance. Flax seeds, shield, damage, health, restore magic, a feather. Dang, flax is so good for so much. Yeah, let me just make this. That's 4 potions. Let's pop one. Yeah, for 737 seconds, 222 feather. That'll give me some time, but you would be surprised at how quickly that will end up running out. Feather. Should feather there. Okay. Where did he kill that guy? All the way back here. Oh my god. What? Yeah, sometimes I don't know, I guess bow users just roll the the lucky inventory and they get every single arrow in the game and all these special arrows, particularly these arrows that do like, 60 extra damage. Very powerful. Not that it does much to me, but yeah, it's Speaking of which, I haven't been using a bow much, but what sort of arrows am I running? I have a lot of silver arrows. Probably drop all of these. Ebony Daedric. Okay, so I'm just kind of have a bunch of silver arrows. Haven't started really accumulating other arrows. Oh, this is a Daedric bow, which is nice to have. In fact, 44 uses, 20 damage. I think the Transcendent Sigil Stone does 25 or maybe even 30 damage. There's also another bow, like I think it's called like the Bow of Hatred or something. That is a static spawn in one of the Oblivion Gates. The layout of one of the Oblivion Gates. I think it can be, you're guaranteed to have it outside Bruma, but it can be randomly selected among the different layouts. Anyway, this is pretty good. And honestly, all I'm rocking is an ebony bow right now. Until I get a, a better bow. I guess, yeah, I can drop all my silver arrows now. Oh, not what I meant to do. I'm just gonna drop all these. I don't need them. Now that I have Daedric, any arrow shot from Daedric bow will be able to hit enemies that resist normal weapons. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty cool. Would have been better to have an unenchanted Daedric bow, but obviously the bow. So I don't know the exact mechanics behind this enchanted or this damage stacking effect that I noticed with the daggers. Ooh. If only that were better than what I had. So I don't know entirely how it works, but bows just fire slowly. So eventually there's not much of a reason for me to use bows beyond, like, I really don't want to hit this guy with a normal melee weapon because he has, like, reflect damage or something. Mainly only for reflect damage enemies would you want to use a bow, but even then, I probably won't. I'll probably just hit them with the dagger, and like I'm thinking of like Storm Atronachs, you know, an enemy that will appear very frequently as I do these Oblivion Gates and so on. Not that way. Like I can still run up to one of the Storm Atronachs and stab them a bunch with an enchanted dagger, and I will take some reflected damage, and you know, it can be a little scary if you're not expecting it, but ultimately it's like faster than whatever else I would have done. You know, it's faster than, you know, whipping out a bow and attacking them with a bow, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Torch. Oh, almost ran full speed into this. Yeah. My point being is that the damage stacking effect that or the weakness stacking effect, I should say, the elemental weakness stacking multiple times on like quick successive strikes, I noticed it was most effective with a dagger, like way more effective. And yeah, I think that that's always scary. I just like flew off that like as a ramp. That would have been fine, but yeah, like I'm not taking any damage from falling. Not really.
Thank you, mortal.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
spirits are free.
You're welcome.
Above my shrine, 5 bright candles shall burn
Yeah.
forever
No,
in
actually, I have
memory
5
of
bright
their
candles up there.
sacrifice.
See them better at night.
For your service,
Or dawn
take this
/ dusk.
that your deeds might be be entered in the Book of Fate.
There are the candles. Okay. Now I'm gonna run up here because I'm pretty sure somewhere in this vicinity is like an invisible troll that drops a special bow, and you know, I might as well, because I'm gonna run. Ooh, good thing I noticed that. Because then I'm gonna run back to my base and drop off this all this Daedric stuff that I've got, because I've got most of the heavy Daedric things, like the cuirass, the hammer, and I guess the battle axe as well, the two-handed axe. I don't know if it's actually called a battle axe. And, what is it called? Yeah, I mean there's still like other Daedric blunt weapons on. Yeah, Daedric, it is battle axe. What was the one-handed axe called? War axe? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I got a lot of the heavy Daedric stuff in my inventory, so I'm gonna have to run back to here anyway, and then teleport to Coral, and then run all the way back across to Shaden Hall, because I forgot to actually talk to the guy in Coral when I was there. Probably talk to the guys at Wayne and Priory, just to get that rolling, and then actually run back, and then run back again. A lot of running. I'll probably stop and do some points of interest, you know, some mines and the like. Maybe some Ayleid ruins. Actually don't know if this is even in the right direction. I should probably check instead of running blindly around. Scroll down to bows. I wish there's linked to other bows. Unique items. There's Frostworm Bro. Yeah, it says this is a quest, the Horror of Dive Rock, but it's a Agnar's Journal at Dive Rock. Is it? Where's Dive Rock? That's what I need to know, because it's right next to it. Yeah, Agnar then wait. Oh, it's to the east. It's back that way, actually. Past Aaron's camp. I mean, I'm gonna have to come back that way anyway to go to the Temple of the Ancestor Moth, so actually not gonna do that right now. Yeah, it's back over there. Okay, heading to Frostcrag Spire it is. Just as fast as I can. Gonna craft a few more spells. Gonna try and avoid getting this location. It's gonna be a little hard. I'm pretty sure I could. Yeah. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I could survive this fall, but I don't want to try. And I almost ended up unintentionally trying. Ugh. Come on, let me up. There we go. Yeah, there's a bridge over there. Where does this path even lead? I don't think there are any like points of interest up north here past Frostcrag Spire. I guess the boundary is that ridge over there. Yeah. Actually, well, I'm here. Yeah, let's zoom in. Gate to Oblivion spawn location. Dragonclaw Rocks up over there. I guess I'm standing like right here. Yeah, okay. So there is nothing up here. This is just woodland. Vaguely empty woodland. And sometimes the... Yeah. I guess this distance is... Wait, but where'd Dragonclaw Rock go? Okay. Yeah. Wait, Hestra Runestone. But that's not an actual location. Way Shrine of Akatosh. I guess at a certain distance you can see. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't show the Ayleid well. So Dragonclaw Rock is in a real location, I'm guessing. Oh, well, okay, wait, two-decker camp. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna run up here. I'm gonna run that way. I'm gonna have to drop my stuff up here at the very least. So that if the feather potion runs out, I'm not having to use another one. Super fast. All my gear is repaired. That's good to see. Go down here. Okay, drop that off. Honestly, drop these off as well. Keep the ones that do some damage, but most of these I don't think matter too much. Daedric I'll keep. Ebony I'll keep. Should probably keep glass arrows. Staff of a Ruin. I don't know. Keep that step away. Daedric, glass. Oh, I already had a glass cuirass. Yeah. Okay. Back to 248. And so I know, I have the greaves and cuirass of both of these. So I need a helmet, gloves, boots, and shield for all of them. Or for both glass and Daedric to have. Just to have in case I decide to do something else with my armor much later on. Anything else to drop off here? I don't think I need that much cheap wine. I think 5 cheap wine is more than enough. Actually, probably only 4 cheap wine. Druga wax. Lion pelt. I only weigh 245 right now. I think it's fine to keep the lion pelt. Did I hear anything? I don't know. Lion pelt? I'll keep it. Just on the off chance. Okay. Now while I'm here, let's quickly make ultimate speed. One thing I want to... Okay, ultimate speed and then maybe a better version of Dremora Lord. Although I wonder how long should I fortify willpower? Like 10 seconds? Actually, before I willpower 10 seconds is gonna shoot up the cost, right? Let's see. Let us see. Ooh, I can do disintegrate armor now. Oh, wait, was disintegrate weapon better? Actually, let's do this. I don't know if this completely destroys it, but... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That would be very expensive. 294. About 25 for 4 seconds. That does the same thing effectively. Over 4 seconds, of course. I don't know about this. The slow drain. Wow, this does work. Slow gear destroyer. Slow gear destroyer. 154 mana cost is pretty crazy, but I still have like 39 more destruction levels, so maybe eventually this will be something I'd actually use. But nice to have in case I want to use it. Okay. Now to what I really wanted to make. Fortify attribute. Speed. On self. 100. Confirm. For 20 seconds. Fortify, not attribute. Well, fortify skill. Athletics. On self, 100 for 20 seconds. And then fortify attribute. Willpower. On self, 100. Ultimate speed. I think this should be good. I don't think I want to do 20 seconds on fortify willpower. Ideally, this might be too much. This might be too much. Well, okay. Let me test it out. This is very expensive to cast. It's my biggest concern. But let's see. Let's do a little testing. I got this weaker version. 4th speed, only 60 athletics, 100 speed, for 132. See how long it takes for me to recover. I should actually probably get a timer out. Let's time it. Ready, set, go. Not the most interesting, but I would like to see if okay, this takes about 14, maybe like, yeah, 14 and a half, 15 seconds, and then stop it at the perfect time. Alright, and then let's see about ultimate speed. Actually, let me just equip it normally. Ultimate speed. Ultimate speed, ready, set, go. Oh, wow. Oh, this is significantly better. Oh, this is a million times better, holy crap. Now granted, when I'm in combat, the magicka regen will be lowered, but granted, I'm not really going to be using this in combat. This is a traversal skill. Gosh, look how fast that magicka recovers. I'm gonna try something real quick. Sometimes I don't know what causes it, but maybe just playing too much or using too many spells, you end up not being able to see what spell effects you have active in the bottom left. Maybe it's like too many spell effects active. Let's see this. Yeah, it was like, I don't know if I actually said the time because I was so like amazed. It's like 9 seconds. This is a more powerful version with more expensive everything, but it takes significantly less time to fully regenerate my magicka. And I still can get a little bit more willpower. 6 more. So, yeah, this is really, really powerful. Let me also now make a few others. Now knowing this, I just saved, didn't I? Let me make summon Dremora Lord. I feel like Dremora Lord is just the best effect. Actually, I don't want it for 120 seconds. 60 seconds. I wish it would say how much it actually costs. And then fortify attribute, willpower on self, 100 for. Okay, so now it tells me the cost. Yeah, this is gonna be expensive, but I've already seen that essentially 8 seconds can get my entire magicka regenerated. Let's do 10. Let's do 10, but I'm gonna knock this down to like 50. Let's knock this down to 45, actually. So it's only 10 more seconds. How long do I summon? What's the cost now? It's like 109 for 25 seconds, or 35 seconds, I think, actually, isn't it? Let me actually knock this down all the way to 35. Let's see what... 152 now. Maybe I just keep it the same, but then, yeah, just add this willpower effect. In fact, because usually when I notice I'm like in combat and my summon dies, and then I don't have enough magicka to summon another one. So I don't really need duration, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's the biggest problem I have with my summons sometimes, is that it drains a lot of my magicka, and then it dies quickly. Even this summon, which I think is the strongest summon in the game, pretty much, with we get summoned with like 45% magic resist, a ton of different spells, an enchanted Dremora or Daedric weapon, then all like Daedric gear, so it has really high stats, probably pretty high health pool as well. And the point being is, I think it's the best one, and even then it still dies sometimes. I don't really need the increased duration. I need it so that I need more willpower, honestly. More than duration. I think 35 seconds like is fine. What I need is like I'm trying to compensate for the magicka regeneration reduction in combat. I'm trying to think like if it's like halved and it takes like 8 seconds to fully regen my magicka, but this is less expensive than the other spell. So I'm trying to do some mental math and make some assumptions, but I think should be good. Ultimate. I don't like ultimate summon. What's a good name for this? Let's just do like Dremora Monarch, Dremora Deity. I'm gonna do Deity. Dremora Deity. Indicate that's more powerful than normal Dremora summon. Put it there. Boom. Yeah, you can see the fortify willpower timer down there. Yeah, I think it's a little harder to compensate for, like, oh, you're gonna be in combat. But I think this is adequate. Hard to tell because wasn't showing up, but no, nothing's showing up. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, okay. I was gonna go up there and see if there's a camp up there. Just out of curiosity. You know what? I'll go still do it. What's the time looking like? 1 hour and 5. Yeah, I have to get off after I do this little test. Oh man, I want to jump off this cliff and see if I survive. I really should survive. But I'm not going to do it. Resist those urges. I'm going to partially resist those urges. Okay. Yeah. I probably would have been fine, but it's good that I didn't tempt fate. That's all I'm going to say. Motherwort. Nope. On the map, there's a camp up here. Ah, that's a weird barrier. Why does it stop right there? Dragonclaw Rock. Wait, okay, if that's Dragonclaw Rock, Two-Decker Camp is almost directly east of it, which is pretty much where I am. I don't see a camp. Now this is a great time to see this. So I summon him. I have the Fortify Willpower. Okay. Yeah, that's still really good. Nah, granted he killed him at the end there, but that is this just made up? Unmarked campsite. Two bandits. I feel like okay, it's a little further east, but they said it's along this road. Wrong thing. Oh, there they are.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Nope, not really. Oh, you getting tired? Let's see. Well, once again, I can't see because they're not letting me see. Gosh darn it. Oh. Oh, it's already poisoned. Oh my gosh. It's already poisoned. Is that a Daedric mace? Oh, I need to make a poison with the Fortify Willpower as well. Because I end up spamming this in combat. It only needs to be like a 2-second one though. Nothing. Daedric Mace though, okay. That's good to have. Where'd the bowman go? Am I blind? How did I lose this bowman? I really wanted to see what the bowman had. 'Cause I mean, they had glass armor, I saw. Am I really blind, or is this like clipped through something? I genuinely don't see. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Glass bow, dwarven arrow. Same two pieces of armor that I already have. Okay. Great. Well, I'll head back up there. Daedric mace. Daedric mace, pretty good. Okay. I could actually carry the Daedric mace with me potentially. Because I need a blunt weapon to level up blunt skill. So this might be the best way about it. I don't think Daedric mace is the lightest, but they're all going to be pretty heavy for whatever reason. I decided that maces and axes should just be ridiculously heavy. Despite being like just worse weapons in general than blade weapons. I really hate blunt weapons. 43 versus 40, yeah. Yep. I guess maybe, should I carry it around? I guess maybe it's better to put it away so that when I have more carry weight available if I do find other stuff. As I'm not going to be leveling blunt right now while I still have a lot of blade to level. So, I think for now it's actually fine to keep it in there. I think it's once I get my blade really high that I want to be. Yeah, blade is only 46. So I need to level my marksman too before that point. So, probably best to just keep it there. Okay, this one is gonna be a little interesting. I think, so right now my magic is... Weak poison is 17. I think it's the problem is I made it a stronger poison, didn't I? I made strong poison that's double the cost because it's double the duration. I think that's part of the problem. As I could probably lower this to 8 seconds. I don't think stacking... I don't know. I don't think stacking multiple of the same weakness to spells actually works. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that if you like self-cast the same like Fortify Acrobatics, Fortify Speed spell, it doesn't stack. You have to use different spell names in order to have the effects stack. I just don't know if that's the same for enemies. I don't know if there really is something stronger than... or I don't know if there is like a real benefit from hitting them multiple times with weakness to poison. I felt that in the past there was, like I'd hit an enemy and they had like... I'd hit an enemy once and they die really slowly, and then I hit an enemy again when hitting them... Not the same enemy, I hit a different enemy, but like a similar type of enemy, hitting them twice with this weakness to poison. And it seemed like they died faster. But it's hard for me to tell, really. It is very difficult for me to tell. Yeah. Yeah. Still, I think the most I'd ever stack it is like twice. I definitely want to lower the duration. I don't think it needs to be 10 seconds. I don't think you can really stack poison. I really don't know if you can stack weakness to poison or not. I'm conflicted. Because if you can't, then like the weakness to poison for like 5 seconds is far better. Particularly because you have some enemies that have like magic resist, or they have like magic absorb, so you have to end up attacking them like twice anyway. And then if I have to do that with like the 35 cost one, I'm using up so much of my mana on a weapon that or on a spell that I kind of need to spam. Although granted. I do have 38 more destruction I need. By the time I get to 100 destruction, the 10-second poison will be like 15 or like maybe even less. In fact, I could do like a fortified destruction. I do a fortified destruction, fortify willpower spell that allows me to spam poison. Right? Okay. Let me see. Let me think this up. Let me think of this ultimate poison. Self target. Target for let's just do let's do 8 seconds. Then let's also do fortify skill. Destruction on self for not 100. 40 will be fine for like 2 or 3 seconds. 4 seconds, 5 seconds. That should be fine. Because I need it for like the second cast, right? That's what I'm interested in. Because that'll decrease the cost of it. And then fortify skill. Wait, no, fortify attribute willpower on self for 100 for like 4 seconds. Actually, not even 4 seconds. I need it for like 2 seconds, don't I? Or let's do like 3 seconds. Nah, What I'm worried about is like rounding with spell effectiveness, because if a spell effectiveness is 95%, I think I might immediately just go 1 down from that. So if I did like 2 seconds, it would only be 1 second really. If I did 3 seconds, it would only be 2 seconds. If I did 4 seconds, it's 3 seconds. I'm gonna do 4 seconds. Fortified poison. Okay. Let's do that. Even numbers. What about? Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Magic. Nope, not what I meant. See, part of the problem is that there's a delay before Magicka can even begin to regen. And you can see visually the magicka, or the stopping of the willpower. Although I wonder. After the first cast is 50, then the second cast is only 26. Wait, no. Is it? I feel like it's using more magicka than it's saying. It is using more magicka than it's saying. I just went to negative 12 magicka. That is not good. Interesting. Okay. I don't like that I went to negative magicka. I feel like that's something bad waiting to happen. I'm gonna reload this save. Okay. I think more reasonably. First I need to do some research, figure out if that actually, if weakness poison can stack. And if it can stack, then I'd want a longer duration spell. Otherwise, I think 5 seconds is fine. You want to spam it in order to, you know, get people. I'm going to spam it in order to make sure that people are poisoned. But as long as they're, you know, I see that the poison effect happened, then I don't need to keep hitting them, or that the spell effect happened. Anyway, I'm tired. Yeah, I'll double check on those things. But I do think that these are good. I don't know why ultimate speed is there. What happened to Umbra? Yes. Okay. The only other thing I was thinking of was my other character. Eventually, I just started using like the ultimate, or is it rainbow weakness? Is what I called it. Is it? Wrong tab. Or rainbow weakness. Yeah. Eventually, this will be nice to have when I. What was I gonna say? This would be nice to have when I have like elemental damage enchantments, because this will kind of count as the first hit instead of, you know, it's all like ramping up weakness, you know, the stacking this weakness on the target, and so I can kind of start it off by hitting the enemy with this weakness to everything for multiple seconds. I wonder if it'd be good to get like a fortify willpower for this as well. Although now that I'm thinking about it, one last thing. What is the cost of this? Very expensive. Interesting. Fortify 50 for a minute. I do fortify 50 for 2 minutes with the what I have. Is that worth it? Kind of don't want to have to keep this up, but it would be nice to have more willpower. Anyway, I think for now I'm just going to keep using the strong poison. Really more for the leveling than anything else. The leveling of destruction, that is. Eventually I think what this will be, you know, with 100 destruction, that was like 26 for the entire spell, but that spell also included like restoration effects, so this will be like, you know, very cheap. It'll be quite cheap once I get destruction all the way leveled up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I gotta go. Next time, do a few more quests, Scutcheon of Coral and the like, and yeah, we'll continue progressing. Pretty safe now, as you can see. I'm not really in danger. Not really in danger of fighting any of the enemies. It's really traps and like other things that can kill you, environmental hazards and the like that can kill you quickly. Also reflect damage. And that's the only other thing I have to worry about. Still reason to be cautious, but I think the MO for the rest of this playthrough, or maybe not the MO, the headline is that as long as I play cautiously, it should be fairly easy. The only exception being maybe one or two quests that require me to do something special or scary. But yeah, we'll get to those when we get to those. So yeah, that's all from me.